Hey, my peeps, how's it going? This is PX, Mr. Collector, and guess what? Tomorrow's my birthday! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So let's get ready to rumble! Hey, hello, my peeps. Welcome to my channel, episode 15, Mr. Collector. How you doing? Hey, listen, that's right. My birthday is tomorrow. So excited, so excited. I've been getting some, where are they? Yeah, I'm getting some great birthday cards. I have been getting some, like, gifts, like all kinds of gifts coming in the mail. I mean, I am excited. And on top of that, 2 really cool gifts came in today that I bought for me. That's right. So can't wait to share this with you. But let's talk about some stuff. So, first of all, thank you to my new subscribers. Welcome. And I check out my analytics to see where I stand with my audience, and I was surprised when I found out that France is my second biggest audience. So hey, to France, thank you for being a part of my life now. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I think that is so cool. So before I get started, I wanted to tell you about some of the things that some changes that are going to be happening within the channel. So I now could have when I talk to you about news about what's going on, there's going to be this type of ringtone. And then my titles. So, basically my title is always, have always said up to now, hot toys and more toys. But what I've noticed, and there's nothing wrong with this, what I've noticed is that my audience seems to be 100% men, which I think is fantastic, right? But I also want the ladies, the women to come on in. And I think that, whenever they see hot toys, they definitely think it's a guy thing, so they don't go there. So I'm going to try and see how it works out. I'm not saying that I'm going to keep it this way, but I'm going to try to work out that not only is it going to say hot toys, and then let's say hot toys, integrity toys, or toner, and more toys, right? So I'm going to include something else within the title to see how it attracts the ladies, because I know that I have some female followers, but I'm not hearing from them. Right, so I want to make sure that they're also included, or whatever your taste may be. I want to make sure that I hear from everybody, and then see how that works out. At the same time, I don't want to turn off guys that see something else in the title and think that it's not about them either. So it's finding out the fine line between the two. So that's one of the things that is also going to be changing, and I'm going to try to work with that. I got to tell you, I'm very pleased that I'm getting a bigger following. I'm pleased that my videos are getting more views. I am really ecstatic that people are talking about it. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Really, I'm really humbled by that. Um, so there's going to also be another section in my videos where I gotta make corrections. You know, sometimes we'll say something or I'll say something and then later on I realize, oh, you know, I I I said it wrong or I had the wrong information or something. And so while I was listening to some other videos, I realized that I've always been saying, well, not always, most of the time I've been saying Infinity Wars. It was only one. Infinity War, period. So my apologies for that. I'm not an idiot, I promise. Okay, but it is Infinity War. And I'll try to like register that. Can't promise, but I'll try. Um, and then I think the other day, oh, listen to this. I got an interesting email today.
Hello, special delivery. Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, interesting email. I'm not sure if you got it, but let me know if you did. So Sideshow sent me an email that they said that they had they found some stuff in their warehouse. Yeah, Sideshow warehouse finds. Log into this. So I logged into it. And it took me to the page of all these items that are now available again. And I was like, oh, what is that? Right, so I scanned through, and of course, 99.9 of the stuff I didn't want. I didn't want it to begin with. I didn't want it again. But there were a couple of things that I was like, oh, that's interesting. Right, so one of the ones that it was actually, and like a couple of things that I already had. So I was like, okay, I've done it. And one of them was a really cool t-shirt, you know, that t-shirt with their Sideshow TV on it, right? I like that one. And then there was a figure of John Lennon. And it sold out like that, right? So I'm not exactly sure how many they had. But the other one that I saw that I was like, oh, I missed the boat the first time. And then when I looked it up like on eBay and so, it was a little pricey for what it was. And I was like, right? So I know the Sideshow was offering it for like $199. And as you know, that's a steal coming from Sideshow. And there it was again, but this time, no shipping costs. And I was like, oh, okay. So sure enough, I was like, all right, well, I think I'm gonna get that. It's my birthday. Woohoo, right? So I hit it, and you know, it went through that whole thing which we all experienced, you know, it's in somebody's cart right now, you know, but try again. So I did. And I got it. I got it. So it's the Dean Winchester from Supernatural. Yeah, the Dean Winchester from Supernatural. No shipping costs. And I then checked again, I think it was like 30 minutes later, just to make sure, right? I'm going to make sure that, you know, the payment went through and all that good stuff. And sure enough, payment went through, which means it was mine. I said, great deal for it. And then I found out that it was already shipped. I was like, what? Yeah, so it was shipped along with my Cyclops Astonishing version. I am stoked. Happy birthday. So that's really cool. I like that. Yeah, and then I also found out that I have 3 $25 rewards waiting. That's awesome. 3. I know. And now I have to figure out, you know, how to use it. But I wish you could combine them, right? Because that would be really cool. And I'm just about soon enough have enough rewards points to get something nice. Yeah, they've been adding up. And I looked today and I was like, oh, I have enough that I could start thinking about which figure I want to get. So I don't know yet, but I'm really excited about that. I mean, who doesn't like free stuff? Right? Yeah, pretty cool. And then check this out. I did a comparison. I decided, let me do a comparison on certain things, right? Because I've been noticing that, you know, I checked out to see, you know, what was on the wait list, and Um, some of the stuff on the wait list, you know, it's either wait list or the wait list is full, right? It's open or full. And in the open one, you know, with certain figures, I'm not really sure, you know, how many people are going to be able to get it. But I've been lucky enough that on some of the figures that, like, for example, the Cyclops, that was the total waitlist figure. And the fact that I got it, I was like, okay, that's a possibility, you know? So my suggestion to you, if you want any of those figures that are on the wait list, put your name down. Put your name down. You know, just remember that when your name is called, when your number's called, you're gonna have to have the money for it, right? Because it's not like you could, I don't think it's like you could put it on a payment scale. They want it now. So that's something to consider. So I did a comparison let's see, on three figures between eBay and Toys Wonderland. Right, I was checking out TNS, but they didn't have like some of the figures that I'm comparing. So I was like, okay, I'll just do it between these two. So these are figures that are now waitlist full on Sideshow. You're not gonna be able to get it, right? I mean, it's just not gonna happen. Of course, Cody, the deluxe Death Trooper, and then the heavy infantry Mandalorian. Right? Those are three figures that we all want. I'm fortunate. I'm really lucked out that I have all three, right? But I know that a lot of people missed that boat and a lot of people wanted them. So I said, well, you know, let me do a little comparison just so that I can give you some information on how that you know boat is rolling. Cody on eBay, he's now $400. So still reasonable, right? Still reasonable. But I think he came out like a 285 or something like that on Sideshow. So he's already, and the longer it goes, probably the higher that number is gonna go, right? On Toys Wonderland, he was already $447 and 63 cents. So if that keeps going, in no time he's gonna be $500 in no time, right? So that's a little ouch. So eBay on that situation is the best deal. So if you're thinking of getting Cody, you know, you may want to try big bad toys. There might be a couple of other pop toys. I'm not sure what they are, what they're charging for it, but you may want to try some of the sites and see and compare, right? That's what I'm saying. Do your homework, do research a little bit. Then the other one was the heavy infantry Mando. And on eBay, he was, they're asking $474.99, right? So $475 plus shipping. Right, so that's a guaranteed $500 right there. Toys Wonderland is asking $460.49 plus shipping. Now remember, this is Hong Kong, so shipping is going to be an average about $50 for you to get it within a 2-week period. So, and with the Mando, heavy infantry Mando, I'm not sure if it may be a little bit more because he's got some weight to him. So that's something to consider, right? But as far as that goes, you know, if you take the $460 and then you add the shipping to it, you may be doing better getting it from eBay. And that's what I'm saying. You have to evaluate and then count everything in and then see what the best deal is. You know, also eBay, if you're ordering from eBay, look at the shipping because some of the shipping is crazy. Some of the shipping is crazy where sometimes it may be coming from Hong Kong and there was no shipping. So that seems like it's a sweet deal, but just remember this is going to take you a little longer to get your figure. So keep that in mind. So the Death Trooper, when I checked out the Death Trooper, that's already going crazy. I mean, that's like one of those figures, the deluxe, that I'm like, you know, if you didn't get it on the first round, I think you're late. You are really late to catch that train because it's gone crazy. It's already gone crazy. So on eBay, which was the best deal that I found, $7.95. I know, right? Yeah, $7.95. That hurts. That hurts, and I think that we add shipping to it. Ouch, ouch. So how badly do you want the deluxe? You may find the Death Trooper without being deluxe at a better price, and it's something to consider because I think the difference is not that much. I think the deluxe maybe has more armor and artillery, but other than that, I don't know. However, Toys Wonderland, are you ready? Ooh, that hurt. $1,013.39 plus shipping. That's crazy for one figure. $1,000. So it'll be like probably 1,000, and by the time you're done, probably like $1,065 or something like that. How bad do you want it, right? I mean, that's crazy. So yeah, if I were you, I would hold on that. I would hold on to that, kind of scout out the market, scope it out, see what's available, because those prices are crazy. Those prices are crazy, and they may come down. It won't, as more Mandalorians and more troopers come out. I don't know. It's a tough one to figure out at this stage. So, but that hurts. That hurts. So, those three figures, which I know the ones that people want. I know those are the ones that you guys really, really love. I know that my Death Trooper is amazing. I love him. I haven't seen my Cody yet. I haven't pulled him out of the box yet. And my Heavy Mando hasn't been shipped yet. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So with that said, I had an interesting day because today I received not one, but two things from Sideshow. Perfect timing, right, guys? See, tomorrow's my birthday. So I'm really, really excited about that. So guess what? Guess what time it is right now?
Here's the mail. It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail.
So I think the other day I was telling you that one of my first collection is G.I. Joe. That was my first collection. That was my passion when I was a little boy. It was 12-inch G.I. Joe. Loved them. Right? It was G.I. Joe, and then it was Mego. And I remember I had Aquaman. I had the Penguin. Love them. And I also like the fact that they have fabric, and because back then, they didn't make plastic toys like they make them now. But just about every action figure had clothing. And oh my God, love my G.I. Joes. So with that said, bam! That's right. My G.I. Joe Colton. That's right, Bruce Willis. Look at that. Right? Yeah, really, really stoked about that. And even though he's a Hot Toys, he's going to my G.I. Joe cabinet. That's where he belongs, He kind of looks silly next to the Avengers. So I'm going to hook him up. And yeah, here, I got him right here. He's ready to be put in the cabinet. And I'm really, really excited about that. Yeah, so scope him out. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's Bruce. I don't care how you slice it. That is Bruce right there. Yeah, I am really, really stoked. Came with a lot of artillery, some great weapons, some great armor. I mean, some good stuff. The only thing that I was surprised with, and and I gotta say, that's another movie I gotta put on my list. I haven't watched it yet. Is that I gotta say that I was surprised he didn't have a hat. There was no cap, there was no helmet. So I was really surprised about that because most uniforms, military uniforms, they definitely have a head covering. So we'll see. I don't know about that, but I got my guys, my GI Joes. I got plenty of that stuff, so I might be putting a little cover on him. So we'll see. So that I'm pretty stoked. And then today.
Oh my God!
You've got mail.
You
I'm a
bastard!
happy camper. Because these two, well, actually, they're actually three. One is a double set, and then the other one. I was blown away. First of all, packaging is really important. It says a lot, the input that these engineers put into it, these creators. Beautiful stuff. So today I got Gem by Integrity Toys, Aja Lath, and Shayna Elmsford. Bam! Okay, so check out this box, right? I mean, all right, the back is not that exciting. And the front, that's Gem. But what I really like about it is that is some awesome packaging. Yeah, they hooked it up. I mean, to have a double set figure and so nicely compact and put in so beautifully, I was impressed with that. So here, let me show you. Check this out. Check this out. Right, so this I believe is Aja Lath. And yeah, Aja. There she is. Right there. Right, but look at that. Check it out. Let's see, how do I open this? Oh, here. Oh, yeah, I forget. Look. So it has like a little flap and it opens up like that. And there she is with all that blue hair. Right? And I believe in this box is where you're going to find the accessories. I think that's the way Integrity Toys roll. But, I mean, here, let me see if I could show you her face because she really is quite amazing. Let's see how much I can get in there. Can you see that? Look at that. And then she comes, there's her guitar, right? I mean, yeah, so I cannot wait to hook this up. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. So yeah, so that is that was I was really surprised and thrilled with the packaging on that. And then the other one is Shayna. And Shayna, so there's a little lip here on the front, and you just pull that baby up. And I mean, this girl is smoking. Look at that. Whoo, yeah, give me some black power. Hot. I mean, the Integrity Toys killed it. They killed it. Yeah, I mean, they really nailed it. The other day I decided, I didn't grow up with watching Gem. I was out in the clubs partying. There was no time for no Gem. I had my hangovers during the day. There was no time for this. So I heard of her. But when Mattel first did her, I think it was Mattel, but yeah, I think it was Hasbro. When they first did her, back then, dolls were like cheesy looking. Like the first Barbies, like if you look at some of the Barbies like in the 80s, not so great. Right? So that's the same thing, Gem in the 80s, it was kind of like, they were cheesy looking. However, Integrity Toys got the rights to work with Hasbro. and they redid the line, and quality, design, everything amazing, amazing. I mean, and this is an amazing collection. So I was really thrilled when this came out. So because I now was getting a nice collection of these, I had to watch the show. And when I watched the show, I gotta say, Integrity Toys nailed it, because just from watching the cartoon, I knew who was who. So like this doll in here, because like the cover there, it doesn't look like the character, and not at all. You know, I don't understand this as much. But the figure is the exact look of the cartoon. I mean, the hair and, you know, the prettiness, all of that stuff. I mean, I was really impressed with that. I don't understand why they didn't do that artwork on the covers, because that's the only thing that actually turned me off. That when I saw this, I was like, oh, I hope she doesn't look like that, right? And then when I saw the doll, the figure, I was like, okay, they nailed it. They nailed it. So that's actually my only turn off as far as these boxes go. The same thing with this. You know, I don't know who that is. I have no idea, because it's not the cartoon and it's not the figure inside. So, you know, like this straight, you know, Chinese hair. I don't know what that's about, because she had that type of big hair, right? It was in the 80s. So, you know, that makes sense. I believe Gem in her look, she had like that punk rocky, spiky, you know, this type of hair, but it was all spiky type of stuff. And it makes sense for the time. But this artwork does not relate to the figure at all. So I don't know what that was about, but it's still a nice design. I got to give him credit for that. So then the other thing that blew me away. I mean, first of all, you know, I tell you that it was coming. And that is Gordon Tracy from the Thunderbirds. Now, I have watched the documentary on the Thunderbirds. I know that the history is fascinating, how they managed to make these puppets, you know, make you feel like they were actually, you know, the real thing, as far as the emotions, and, you know, almost like a soap opera, you know, type of thing. And for some reason, I expected, and, you know, even when you look at the box that's being, you know, of Sideshow, when you know, you look at the advertising, you look at the box, and, you know, the figure itself, I always felt that it was this. I don't know why. I always felt that it was this, even though it was saying it was a 1/6 scale. I still felt that it was like, you know. But when I got it today, first of all, the shipper box. I mean, that's pretty tall size. I mean, compared to right? I mean, look at that. That's a big difference. So I was surprised about that. I was like, wow, I have no idea what to expect. So then I get the box. I pull it out and freaking love it. The artwork on this box is beautiful. I mean, the what they did with it, it's freaking amazing. Check this out. Look at that. I mean, that is beautiful. I mean, unbelievable. Like throughout the whole box, and then that's amazing, right? To give you the story, who Gordon Tracy is, and what his life was about, and then it talks a little bit about the Big Chief Studios. I mean, I was blown away. But the artwork on that is amazing, amazing. Yeah, great job, great job. And I didn't know there was a limited edition, and in the bottom, it gives you the number. So there were 2,000 made worldwide. 2,000, that's not a lot. and this is 192. So I really lucked out. I really did. But here's the thing that blew me away. So when I opened it, you know, like the container part of it is a little ripped, but then when I pulled it out, I was like, I could see how that would happen. But it is a beautiful figure. So check this out. Yeah, I cannot wait to pull them out and set them up. And then what really blew me away is that underneath this first layer, there's a second layer. And the second layer has another headpiece. So I believe that this top here is here. It pops off. And then the other one fits in, but it's flat on the top. And that's where the hat goes. Yeah, his cap, right? Then the stand lights up. So I cannot wait to hook it up. I am so stoked. But when I saw this box, there's the cap, right? But when I saw this box, I was like, yeah, my God, they did a beautiful job with that. So I'm really, really stoked about this collection. And if there's a way that I could display this box, I'm going to, because it is like, yeah, it is classic. And I love it. I freaking love it. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, so today was a good day. Today was a really great day to open mail. Who knew? So yeah, so I'm stoked about that, guys. I just wanted to touch base with you, let you know that tomorrow is my birthday. I expect to hear from you. That's right. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Let me know what you think of some of my ideas about, you know, working on the title and some of my new concepts. And tomorrow is going to be a big, big, big opening day. Opening gifts galore. I mean, I got a stack that has come in, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what that's about. So guys, have a good one. Take care. Later.
Happy birthday.